Come on, call the thing a thing. Be real. You believe in joy and peace, but you never experience or express them. Wow. You tell everybody, I got joy. We got joy in our church. Sister, we got joy in our church.
Yeah, right.
Now you got your snooty lips up. You have never been sure about your own salvation, but you're trying to lead God, somebody else. Oh, God. That's a big one.
Yes, it is.
You can't even do you right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get others right.
But you trying to get others right.
Come on now.
You cursing out the doctors because they kind of like, it didn't give you the prescription you wanted. You cursing them out. You cursing people off, your co-workers off on the job.
Uh-oh. Help them out.
Let's look at a few pointers to see if we are religious churchgoers or new covenant believers. Are you frustrated with your walk more than you are full of joy? Do you have constant thoughts of how hard it is being saved and living the Christ life? More than you're praising and thanking God for your life, you're now supposed to be living according to the new covenant administration? Come on, you have thoughts that it's so hard. It's like prophet, so you don't know what I go through every day. I can't even understand words. It's just hard, and because you ain't got nothing to say. Stop. It's just hard, and you don't even know. So it's hard because and so it's just hard, and I just don't know. And I just stand there looking like, you making this conversation hard. Stop. Cry yourself a river. Cry yourself a bridge. Build yourself a bridge. Cry yourself a river. Something like that. Cry yourself a river, build yourself a bridge. Cry yourself a river, which we do. Right. Build yourself a bridge. Yeah. And get over it. Because I'm on the other side waiting for you to get over it. Come on. Stop the crying. Come on. All of this is church. Yes. We gotta stop playing church. Do you have the mistakes you made on your mind more than you have Jesus? Come on, stop. The mistakes, it don't matter. Stop. He removed our sin as far as the east is from the west. It don't matter. Get over it. Just try not to do it again. Try your best. Just try not to do it again and move on from it. And then when you do it again, if you do it again, okay, look, leave it. Let's go try it again. Right. Move on again. Leave that behind you. That was yesterday, right? That was 10 years ago, right? That was 10 years ago, right? Do you complain about your problems to everyone around you but never pick up your word and trust God for an answer that may change your situation? That shows when you are in religion. If you're just coming to church, you're just a churchgoer. Yeah. Bill Johnson said the problem exists between our ears. As a result, a transformation, a renewing of mind is needed. Put the monitor, the last thing. I'm going to skip some of my stuff. Put the monitor, the one that I have monitors this week. And I do have a lot of scriptures and stuff, but I'm not going to bore you with scriptures. We need to read our scriptures at home. Amen. Yes. The life ordained for Christians is full of life, full of rest, full of joy, full of power, and full of the will of God. But let us inquire of ourselves as to what sort of life we are living today. If our life is not what God has ordained it to be, then stop trying to make people call something what it ain't. Because if it ain't there, we can't find it. Yes. God has ordained it to be. Then we need to know victory. Y'all get what I'm saying? I just read that. Hence, we shall look into the matter of our experience. And what we shall relate here may not be pleasing to our ears. Because some of us are rather, I didn't say this, look at that name, Dr. Jonathan Weller. I ain't going to say the word, because I didn't even say it. Yet we need to humble ourselves in order that we may see our lack and receive grace from God. I ain't say that. Look it up, Dr. Jonathan Welling. Those are his words there. Everything else, mostly everything is mine. Those are his. Disclaimer, that ain't mine. Okay, so yeah. And I do have a host of scriptures and different things and different scriptures. So you have to consider the source of where these types of thoughts come from and all the things that we're dealing with so that we can get to be that church that God is calling us to be. You know, he did put a church entity in the earth. Yeah. He did put church in the earth for a reason. Not to play religious bully. You know, to religiously bully. Yeah. Everybody come through the door. You just wait on the down low, waiting to see who's going to come next so you can religiously bully them. Or not even in the church, just religiously, more so religiously bullying people on the workforce that don't really know your religion, don't really know that you don't do much in the church, you don't really get in the same mode or the same, what they call that, when we talk about culture, the culture and the covenant culture of the house, you don't get in on nothing. You don't put in. Yeah. And so therefore you don't feel like you're in. Right. So then because you don't feel like you're in, you go and you do stuff, miraculous things on your job. And then you come back and say, "Oh, I healed somebody on my job." Right. Ooh, you didn't put ooh with it. Ooh, I healed somebody on my job. Come on, stop. That's crazy. Yeah. But why? Because you don't like the structure. Still structure. Yeah. New covenant culture, kingdom-minded people still abide with structure. Yeah. That's good. There are still rules for your betterment, though, that you can operate with the whole. Because you're not by yourself doing this. And because you can't do it here and have things the way you want them here, when I say here, y'all, I mean in every church out there. Because you can't do it in your local assembly. Yeah. You go out there and you say, I already preached to the masses out in the highways and the byways and on my job, and they all just admire me because I prayed for them and this one lady was healed. Yeah. That's no good in the kingdom of God. A new covenant mindset. And I'm just going to leave it right there. Amen. Let's just pray. Hallelujah. Come on. I hope you got something out of this on today. Oh, yes, Lord. We praise you just for all that you're doing. We want your kingdom to come here. Your will be done here as it is in heaven. We want it here. And then it'll go out there. Uh-oh, come on. If we get it here in our hearts. And so we just want to begin to just admire and abide. Not by